My name's Janice Waitman. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 25 years, and today I'm popping in to share with you a fall giftable that you can put on your place settings at Thanksgiving or give as a gift to any of your friends, family, co-workers over the holiday season. And you can find this poem anywhere out there on the internet. Just Google Thanksgiving Blessing Mix. There's a variety of styles and fonts and different mixes, so you can make it work for you. So let me show you how to do this. I'm going to have my husband, also known as my cameraman, pop around here. We're going to be using a little bit of designer series paper today, so I want to share that our designer series paper is on sale right now through the end of October, the year 2020. So if you watch it later than this, it'll be too late for the designer series paper sales. But it's 15% off, and there's quite a few on sale. So take advantage of that, because whenever you have DSP, also known as designer series paper, on sale, it's well worth the look. All right, and here's the paper we're going to be using today. It's the Plaid Tidings. It's in the holiday catalog, and you can see it coordinates with a variety of Stampin' Up! Colors. And this just shows some of the different colors here, and then it shows the different patterns of the designer series paper. Plaid Tidings comes in a pack of 6 inches by 6 inches as far as size, and you have 48 sheets. So beautiful paper, and if you love plaids, it's the perfect thing. Great for manly cards as well. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And here's the blessing mix I'm going to use today. I just typed it up on my computer, and then I just printed it out onto cardstock, and then I will just cut it to fit on my card topper. If you follow my blog, you'll be able to see this. This will be on my blog post dated 10/24/2020. So you'll be able to see this poem and copy it from there if you choose. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, now let me go over the poem first, and I'll have my husband showcase some of the product we used in there. Thanksgiving Blessing Mix Poem. Bugles, shaped like a cornucopia or horn of plenty, a symbol of our nation's abundance. Pretzels, arms folded in prayer, a freedom sought by those who founded our country. Candy corn, sacrifices of the pilgrims' first winter. Food was so scarce that settlers survived on just a few kernels of corn a day. Nuts, promise of a future harvest, one we will reap only if seeds are planted and tended with diligence. Dried fruits, harvest gifts of our bountiful land. M&Ms, memories of those who came before us to guide us to a blessed future. And a Hershey's Kiss, the love of family and friends that sweetens our lives. And hopefully you'll get some fall-colored Hershey's Kisses to kind of look more fall. Those happen to be Halloween, but it still works. It's a kiss. So here we go. I'm using the large flat Cello Bags. They're 6 by 6 inches in size. And I just filled it halfway with the different treats mix in here, because you want to leave room for the topper. And then I'll throw in a couple Hershey's Kisses at the end. There you go. So I'll set those aside. When you buy the large flat Cello Bags, they come in a packet of 50. And then you can see I have lots of treat mix left over. I just put it in a bowl and mixed it together. There, I'll get that out of the way. And so I'll be ready to make a lot more of these. Okay, next I'm going to put that aside for now. I'm going to make a bag topper, and this is Cajun Craze, 7 inches square. And you're going to see which way it bends easily, because you want to fold the cardstock so it has a nice crease. So it has a little give, so I'm going to fold it in this direction. Take your bone folder. And there's your topper. And now, because I have all this space at the top, there's plenty of room to put the top here. Kind of scoot up. If you have a long reach stapler, that's the easiest. And then you can move the stapler further into the topper so it's less visible. And then the designer series paper, I use Plaid Tidings. 3 inches by 6 inches, so you can get 2 out of a 6 by 6 inch sheet. So I just cut it in half. You can see the beautiful colors on each side. Again, this is plaid tidings. Oh. Helps not to turn your adhesive upside down. And I'm just going to put it on this one side to cover up the staples. And then I'm going to flip it over, and this will now be the front. There you go. And next thing I'm going to do, I have a strip of Blackberry Bliss. Say that 3 times fast. Beautiful color, very rich. And it's 2 1/4 inches by 6 inches. So, and it coordinates nicely with this DSP. And I'm just going to kind of center it on here. It's kind of nice with it being a plaid. It's easy to line up. And then I'm going to take my poem, which I typed out earlier, onto cardstock. I just used white. You could use vanilla or whatever color you want. And you don't have to do it on cardstock. I guess you could do it on, I just like the thickness of the cardstock. There you go. And now we're going to add a little decoration to it. So I'm going to take this ribbon. This ribbon is the, let's see which one this is. This is the 3/8 inch embroidered ribbon. It's from the holiday catalog, but it's a beautiful, you can see the design on that. Whenever I tie a bow, I will just keep it on the spool while I tie it. And just pull it up like that. And one a little bit smaller. And that way you don't waste as much ribbon. There, I think I about got it the way I want it. And I keep tightening it. There. And I'm going to take my scissors, cut off the end. Watch your fingers. Once I did cut my finger. Don't want to do that. The next thing I'm going to add is from the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack. And it has a really wide satin ribbon, but it also has this gold cord that's very thin, and I like it because the ends fray. I just need a little bit. I don't need a lot of it. So I just took a couple inches here. Tie it right here, right around the center. I'm going to lay it down. And always give yourself a little extra wiggle room here. You never want to cut it so short just because you're trying to save ribbon that it's so awkward you can't do it, like I almost did here. Got to get my fingers out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm determined. And see, it's because it's already frayed. It's coming apart. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to do this again. Just give myself a little more cord. So I wanted you to learn my lesson. It's better to use a little extra and have room to see. And all I'm going to do is tie a knot. There you go. That's much easier. There. And then I'm going to do it twice so it stays and doesn't go anywhere. And you can see they're already coming undone the ends. So I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. And this is just going to give a nice little accent. See if you can see that detail there. And just pull the ends apart. There you go. And it's just a little elegance. Now what I'm going to do is use glue dots. And put it on, I'm going to just put it right here where I want it on the card. The topper, I should say. And I'll use 2 since it's fabric. There we go. Then I'm just going to just put the ribbon right there. And then the last thing I'm going to add is a wooden embellishment. These come from the In Good Taste Elements. And they're the little wooden pieces. You get 87 pieces for $6.50. And there's a variety of ferns, leaves. So I'm just going to take the smaller leaf here. And once again, use glue dots. And I'm just going to put a couple glue dots on the back of it. Nobody's going to see them on the wooden piece. You can see back here. And then just put it off to the side as an accent. So you can see how quick and easy that is once you get going and get all the supplies to make this. And then just put it at your place setting. So it's a nice, elegant giftable. You could leave it on your coworker's desk in the morning. You could give it to your neighbors. And again, it's nice for the Thanksgiving table. So let me tell you what supplies I used again. Just kind of quickly going over these. It's the Cajun Craze cardstock, Blackberry Bliss, and the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. And if you order the Designer Series paper before the end of October 31st, 2020, a good portion of it's on sale, including this one. Accessories, I use the large flat Cello Bags, and you get 50 for $5.50. That's a great deal. And then the wooden pieces were the In Good Taste Elements. That's from the annual catalog. You get 87 of those. I use the glue dots to adhere the wooden pieces in the ribbon. And then I use that embroidered ribbon, which is very beautiful, and the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack that had the gold cord. And as I said, you can Google the poems to find Thanksgiving Blessing Mix poem, and you'll see a variety out there, and then just buy the supplies to put in the bags. You can also find the poem on my blog for today's date, October the 24th, 2020, and you can visit my website at www.stampaholics.com, and let me show you right here how beautiful it is as a place setting for the holiday season. So again, thank you for popping in today. I hope you had fun and got some great ideas. Enjoy, stay safe out there, and have a happy fall.